are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you very much for joining me this beautiful sunny day, or I hope that it's sunny for you as well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Eleftheria and I am an app developer and a UI and UX enthusiast. Today I will review a beautiful website that it's sent to me by Basir, and the website's name is Coding with Basir. In the description box, as always, you will be able to find both this website and the name of the creator. And I would like to encourage you to also take part in this review. Again, down in the description box you will be able to find the link to take part in. Alright, now let's get started, and the first thing that we will see in this beautiful page is this. So in this website you can find some lessons and some classes that are taught by Basir. If I want to start my review, the first thing that I will have to say is that when I hover, the hover effect here is very minimal, but usually I like minimal things, but it's so usual that maybe the other person won't even notice it. And the other thing that I see is that here Basir, you have your name and your face, which is nice. But this face with this image are different, and maybe people are a little bit distracted, or they are wondering if we are talking about the same person or not. So I would suggest you to keep the same image everywhere. And from the other hand, one extra thing is that if you are always the teacher, then there is no point in having your image and your name, because we know that we are already talking about you. So this information doesn't offer anything more to the student. So maybe you could even consider just deleting this whole line. Alright, then the other thing that we will see is the courses. In the header, I see that you have this white color with blue. The thing is that blue and gray doesn't match that much. I mean, it's a little bit difficult to differentiate these two colors. So I would suggest you to just keep this as white and not blue, even if you hover on that. Or maybe you could go with gray or another color, but not so much blue. And then here in this catalog, you have everywhere learn. But if everything is learn, maybe you could delete this world. I mean, there is no point into that. You could just have courses and then HTML, JavaScript, React, and blah blah blah. But it's okay. My suggestion would just be to delete the first word, which is learn. Okay, cool. Let's continue by clicking on Learn HTML and CSS. Now, I like that it's simple and, just beautiful. My concerns here are that here you see free, and enroll. I don't think that, you could keep just one of these two frees. There is no point having like free and free here like 2 times. And then for the word enroll, I would certainly make the letters bigger. Okay, you could totally do that. Alright, now another thing in this section, like the Learn HTML and CSS, is that I would prefer for you to have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this area, like right here, and you don't have to use 29. Just keep the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here you can use 29. Okay, now I can also see that this hover effect is a little bit strange. I don't understand why I can see it sometimes and I don't see it some other times. The only thing that I'm doing is just hovering and not anything else. Maybe you have some animation that it has some delay or an effect for fading in and fading out, but I don't understand it, and usually you want simple things that your user will understand, like a piece of cake. Okay, so my suggestion again here, just to sum up, would be to have the numbers here 1 2 3 4 5 6, delete them from here, and also keep 1 free, not 2, and make the letters here bigger. Okay, we will continue with actually the bottom part, which should be everywhere, and I will go to contact Basir, and let's see what information I will get here. It says, hi, I'm Basir GD, an experienced programming teacher, and you have some other beautiful information, which is really cool. Now here in like get in touch, I can say your Skype, your email, and Twitter. On Twitter you have like two spaces here, just don't include 2, keep 1. And on YouTube again you have 2 spaces, you don't want 2 spaces. Also you can leave your message here, your name, your email, subject, and your message, and then you have send. Okay, again, this is cool, I like that. So first we will go back to Coding with Basir homepage. Okay, and then I will click on a live stream. So now that I noticed something as I was looking at before, I noticed something here in live stream, that you don't have your header and you don't have here the bottom part as you had before, and also the colors are different. Keep the same colors, add the header and add the bottom part as you had it before. You always want to have these things. You have the live stream and some information. It says build e-commerce website like Amazon. Welcome to Amazon Coding a live stream. In this course you will learn the essential tools and skills to design, and then you give some more information. You have session 1, session 2, and let's go to step 1. Coding, and some other information. Again, here I don't really excuse me, I don't really understand why you have this color. It's a color that you don't use it nowhere else, so it's the first time that we see this color. The harmony of these colors is good, but it's not the same as it was in your homepage, and again, this can be a little bit distracted for your user. Let's continue with Amazona coding course, and yeah, let's see what we got here. Alright, again I can say that you're using something completely different than before. You're missing the header and the bottom, but you had them in the homepage, and then build e-commerce website like Amazon. Okay, so if I understand correctly, you have a course which is building something pretty similar to Amazon, but your name is Amazona. Okay, that's cool, but I didn't catch it at first. Why should I buy Amazon courses? You have here the reasons. Okay, cool, some more information and more information. Okay, we will go. Okay, for now in the course content, that should be exactly the same as we saw it in the home screen. Now, there is no point in having 2 different things in your website. I mean, there is no consistency, and your users might say, okay, but why is this thing different? So try to keep it the same. Either you want it like that, or as you had it before in the homepage, just keep one of the 2 ways. For example, before you had the numbers here 1 2 3 5 6. Now you have them here, and also the free preview, if I'm not mistaken, it used to be somewhere here, whereas now is here. You also don't have to say free preview, you may just have to say free, or you can change again the homepage that you wrote free, and you can make that as free preview. Okay, cool. Let's continue a little bit more. We will go to frequently asked questions. I think that I would prefer to have these words capitalized, So start them with the first letter in capital. And says, how does it all work? What are the videos like? You have some information, which is really cool. Now the other thing that I don't understand is why this text looks like that, which is cool, but this text is in italics. I think that you should have all your texts in the same format. So maybe keep it normal as it is here. And another thing here is I have more questions, and then this is a question, but this is a wrong question. It should be something like, if I have more questions, can I contact you? Or what do I do if I have more questions? This format here for the question, I'm afraid it's not the correct one. Alrighty, cool with that as well. Just keep the same format everywhere. This is what you should remember. And I have to go back because there is not a menu. I will go to one-to-one coding tutoring, and let's also see what we will find out here. Alright, get help with your coding assignment. You have the same format here, which is nice. I like that. And again, pretty much the same questions. Not exactly the same questions, but they are pretty much the same. As far as I can see, again, here you're using italics, but here you don't. And also these things are links, but they don't seem like links. Make them blue, make them green, or something like that, so the user can easily understand what you're talking about. Alright, and let's go back. I always go back on the top because I'm expecting that I will find here a menu, something to click, but I don't, and this can be a little bit frustrating for your user. So it's really important to just add this menu, and of course at the bottom, but the menu is really important and your website is lacking on that. Now I will click on account and let's see what we will find here. Okay, so you have the dashboard and a logging thing. Now this part should be at the bottom. It looks like a mistake being here, but other than that, I like the simplicity of the login form. Maybe a small suggestion would be to have the email address, and below that, not next, but below that, you could keep the password. And something else that I noticed is that sometimes you're using the asterisk to show that something is mandatory, but other things you're writing the word required. So use every time the same word and be consistent. Either you want the asterisk or the word required. Then another thing is that I noticed here you say lost your password. We usually write forgot your password and not lost. And also I noticed that in the frequently asked questions, you had a question like that, what's going on if I lose my password or if I forgot my password. But here you were saying forget, not lost. So the mental model wasn't the same. Just again, to be consistent, keep everywhere the same words. So we'll go also to notifications, and let's see what I will get there. Okay, I'm not getting anything different, so I guess that I should have log in order to see something. But okay, that's cool. Let's go back to the first page. This is the home page again, and I will inspect it and see how it looks on a mobile phone. Okay, so here how it looks in a mobile phone. I like it again. It's simple and you can find pretty much everything quite simple. Maybe I would prefer having some text here because this is the home page. Maybe another person comes but doesn't really know what you're doing, so maybe an explanatory text would be better. I will click on the menu, and here I can see everything pretty well. I will click again just here. Now I have the same issue as before, because it is blue and the background is gray, is dark gray, I can't really, I mean, it's difficult to read what you're saying. And also small suggestion would be to maybe do the letters a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm not sure what is the font size here, but we will find it. Font family, I wouldn't suggest you to use like this font family like Apple system. Maybe go with the usual one, and then the font size is almost 14 pixels. I don't know, I think that I would prefer something bigger. Other than that, it looks pretty okay. I wouldn't change anything else. Alright guys, that was it. That was the review that I made for Basir. All in all, he has a beautiful website, and I would suggest you to check it out. If you want more information, you can always find them in the description box. Please don't forget to also take part, and if you enjoyed this video, then like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be really, really awesome. Alright, have a beautiful day, and see you really soon with similar content. Bye!